The Design Thinking in Practice program is for people that are in the workspace already or the work environment.
It gives a really practical, creative and considered way to approach problem solving.
It's for professionals who really want to bring concepts of design thinking into their everyday experiences at work.
Hence the name Design Thinking in Practice. So how can they use some of the principles and some of the processes and tools of the design thinking methodology back in their workspace?
It's about teaching tools that are actionable in a collaborative manner within teams.
It's quite an intense 3-day program. We take them through the entire design thinking process, all the way from a challenge that we give them. Then they go through the process where they try and understand, unpack what this challenge is all about. They go and interview people that are related to the challenge. They bring the data back and they work at synthesizing it, and then they move through a process of coming up with a solution. And then ultimately we're going to do some presentations where each team then gets to see what the other team has been working at.
It's a fantastic program. It challenges you a bit in various aspects. For example, I haven't been to uni in over 20 years in fact, so it challenged me obviously to immerse myself as a student again.
It's been really well balanced between some theory, some fun activities that link back to what the lessons are that we're learning, and then really getting our hands dirty and actually playing around with the ideas and the concepts that we've been taught.
Over and above the process and the tools, we also try and embed certain mindsets with them.
Like, how do you get your team on the same page? Are you asking the right questions? How do you have empathy for the people that you're designing for? At the end of the 3 days, that's really what we want you to walk away with. We want you to walk away with mindsets that are different.
The biggest thing for me is that learning how to frame and reframe, zoom in and zoom out consistently. It's so easy to try and jump 10 steps ahead. And I think part of the whole journey of these 3 days has been to learn how to do that. Zoom in, zoom back out, zoom in again.
Problems and challenges are not becoming easier, they're becoming more challenging and more complex, and we can learn from this methodology how to try and make sense of our environment, which is increasingly complex. There's some really valuable tools and mindsets that people can take back into their workspace and their lives, beyond just the workspace too.